here we are, back in the room. So all we need is a frame, item frame. Get that. And let's have it on this side because we definitely want it right here. Put an item frame on every, well, not an item frame in an item frame, but an item frame all the way across, like so. I'm worried this is going to be a little infinity wall, so we might even have to alter what we already have, which will take even longer than what I've been doing. So we get our map. Bosh, 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 bosh. Because it's got lighting on it, it doesn't do the infinity wall, which is good. What you can do is place these on a light source, so they all have exactly the same amount of light. And then they all look identical, and you can't tell the difference between one or another. Let me show you. Oh, I have a couple on me. So if you basically line them all up on, let's do it around here so you can actually see this effect. I learned it off green. Let's do this, and we have a roof. And if you put an item frame on every single one of these, that means all the pictures will have exactly the same amount of light. And because it's all one thing with no border, they should look identical. You can now see a line in between them. I don't know if that used to happen, but still, look at that. That's so crazy. I've just realised that you could totally do a really cool like holodeck with this sort of thing. I mean, you could do a lot with this. Oh, hello. Yeah, you could do a lot with this. There we go. Look, it's so weird. It's like a little bit of a void. This works so much better with white, I've understood, because it's closer to that brown that's kind of showing through. So that's that. There we go. They should just pop off, so I don't have to go through, knock them all off. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Oh, and we will leave one of these in here. We'll have it up. No, we'll have it up there somewhere. Yeah, so I like that. That's a proper wall. We'll be able to do that quite a ways through here. See, as I remove more light, it becomes more of a kind of a void. Look, now that's becoming more of a void. Look at that. Just the black nothingness. Okay. Oh, it's time for lighting. 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 Let the light shine. Right, okay. I'm going to have a little play with some lighting, and we will direct everything into here because this is the lighting and sound desk here. So there'll be the switch probably up here somewhere, which will run into a thing, and that will go up, and it will go upstairs. Cool. I'm gonna go do that. Do you want a time lapse for that? It shouldn't take very long, should it? Time lapse. Time lapse. I just looked at my recording software and my mic seemed off, so I'm not entirely sure how many clips I will have to dub over in the editing suite, but that's the thing. So that was the time lapse. This is actually future alligator, because when I looked at this clip in my editing software, the audio is broken, so I'm recording it again. Yay! This is way into the future, because this is my first series on YouTube. I recorded it all first and then put it on YouTube, but I'm slowly editing it. So that's the thing. So I've just come to edit this episode, and the audio is broken. So I've come into the game as it is. So there are some spoilers. If I look a little left and look a little right, there's some spoilers, which is why the windows are covered. But this is what we have. We're inside the little tick box, which is next to the theatre, and there's a little switch, and that goes round through that redstone. There's a torch there, and this is a little torch tower. And we go up here. If I can get through the hole. Let me through! Thank you. So this is what we have right here. You saw me putting the lights, and you may have realised that I put in the lights wrong, so I had to do that. I cut that bit out. But what I have here is that torch tower goes up into that block and goes through here. But we will. You'll see nothing. We will use this switch. Spoilers! Spiders. In a river song kind of way. Yeah, this is actually a three-way switch. So what I wanted was, let's just turn it on. Wait for it to do its thing behind me. Hey! Oh, because it's getting power from here. It's like, why isn't it not working? Because it's just getting power from down there. Okay, so what we have is, if you could imagine it downstairs, we have the audience down here, and over here is where the stage is. So at the beginning, we want the audience light on and the stage on. So you can come in, find your seats, and also see what's on the stage. So then the show starts. You flick the lever. Ding, 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 ding. That audience light goes off. The power comes into this kind of little three-way junction. Way! And because the torch towers, because the redstone torches now have power going into them, they turn off, so this all goes off. But because this has now engaged, it sort of bypasses this circuit and goes around and keeps those lights on. And it does that quick enough that you can't actually see it. But the interesting thing is, when you flick the lever again, all the lights go off, and then they all come back on. So you get a really nice blackout. So here we are at the beginning of the show. Flick the lever once, audience lights go off, ping. The stage stays on. You finish the last line of the scene. I was the murderer. I did it. And end. And blackout. You get a blackout, and then all the lights come up. So it's like, yay! So that's that. It took me a little bit of time to work out this. This is, if you actually want redstone, I will try and work on my redstone. But if you want actual good redstone, go see Mumbo Jumbo. They are good at redstone. I will try and do some redstone soon. Because I forget redstone and things like this kind of reverse thing, and be able to push a block, and sometimes it's not powered and that's dying, or it's quasi-powered and that's a thing as well. So some redstone little tips and tricks of something that you want, I can make that. Right, let's go downstairs. Cut back to past alligator? Question mark? I don't know what's going on. Do you know what's going on? I don't. What is going on? Why have I got a door in my hand? So here we are downstairs. We've just put in the lovely lighting. It's all lovely and nice. I'll show you how that works. I put in the seats and the carpets. I've used this kind of like a scaffolding kind of situation because this is kind of what happens in these kind of box theaters, that you can like move the seating around. So if we want to do like theater in the round, we can like take all this out and then like have it like along here, and you can move the seating really nicely. So that's all there. It's got some lovely carpet on it. So I did that. I also did this. Ooh, ah. I made a set. This isn't really a set from anything. I just was like, what can I do with the space? So it's in my mind, it's kind of like a dysfunctional kind of family kind of vibe. A very kind of like, it's a very, you may not even get this reference, but it's a very kind of studio show. It's a very kind of compact, very kind of thought-provoking, but very kind of emotional show that works a lot better in this kind of room than it does like downstairs in the big auditorium, because that emotion is like really, really far away. But that emotion kind of sits a bit better here. Reviews like this picture, which is kind of like the kind of I don't know, like theming or like inspiration, like this kind of stoic person, like with their kind of red chair, like and a fire, which works, by the way. I connected it with the lighting. Look. Click. Oh yes. We just explained how that's all connected, so I can actually see that better. Like, look. Audience light off, stage on. Yay! It's all bright. I mean, it's not bright because what I've realised is I've built this building, like the floor's too high, which is why the light doesn't really reach. So this person has their own little light in their bedroom. But yes, if I turn that off, the fire goes out. I mean, it goes out and it comes back on, but there is a natural like fire light there, which is nice. You also like this, just like a doorway to nowhere. That exists. And like this would be fake brick, but yeah, as I was saying, like an oppressive kind of household, like and like there's a room obviously back there, and this is a hallway which goes past like the teenagers' bedroom, and they have purple because this is their own space. And they have a little laptop that they can do like little confessional diary type things, like, why is the world terrible? Bah! My guardian parental figure is horrible. Cheery. And what I'm thinking is that, like, because the front door, like, you would mind that the front door would be like here, and be like, and you could use this space as a space and be like, ha, I'm leaving. And that would be like the end of the show, like the teenager, young adult, like having enough and exiting through their door and be like, guardian person, I'm leaving. Just applause. So that's that. It's nice. I like. Do I regret like spending an hour making a map? No, I think it helps. And we want it like purple for like everything that's behind. We also decorated the tech box, which is nice. There's a little like thing for that makes a noise. Yeah. What is this? Oh, it's a dispenser. Just something that looks a bit technical, like it's a little lighting box. Oh yeah, to get this to work, definitely broke some redstone there. I did. I had to go through like, the back here. So the little like cupboard like had to shrink, and like this little room had to shrink. But this is just like, this is a space for those like scaffolding for like this. That's where that's stored. So quite a lot of it's out right now, but like at the end of the show you can just kind of pop it back. But yeah, this sort of exists in this void to get that to work. I mean, it's not very realistic, but this build is like half realistic and half Minecraft. That's the medium we're working in. So yay! What to do now? Like this room is like done. Like this is a done room. Like I think this is the first room that's actually been fully completed. Like, cause we've got the actual studio, we've got like the actual tech box, which is great. Oh, a little right there. Put the ceiling back in. Oh, how much redstone did I break? That much. Oh, I didn't actually break, because... yeah, so there's a couple of lights in here for when you want to come in. So this is the lighting control, as we said in the previous clip, and this is just a little laptop. Most studio shows are just run off a laptop, like there's no big computer in there. But yeah, this is the first done room. Yay! We have a room that's done. What episode are we on now? Like, part 5? We finally have a room. Yay. Oh. Oops. That's supposed to be like that. It's like a lamp. But yeah, this room is done. Would anyone have noticed the mistake if the alligator hadn't pointed it out? And is this the last chance for the microphone after the portal incident? Tune in next time for these answered questions. But seriously, no, this microphone, I may have to murder it. If you don't know what the portal incident is, tune in tomorrow for Alligator Completes, where I complete portal and have an incident with the microphone. We've done quite a bit today. We did some redstone, we did a nice little time lapse, and we have completely finished the studio. And with one room down, it is only a matter of time before we complete the others. So, until next time, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, this is Alligator. So see you later, Alligator, in a wild crocodile. Laters! Rawr.